Uh-huh. So you're telling me you're gonna get the drugs tonight? Alright, cool. Anyways, hey guys, what is up? It's your boy MoodZi back at it again with another reaction video. This time we're going to episode 5 of Dragon Ball Heroes. Super Dragon Ball Heroes, of course, is a series that I've expressed before that didn't quite resonate with me, but I've explained many times that I'm watching this for the sheer fun of it. I just want to see what's going to happen. It's pretty dumb. It's pretty crazy. However, the show does leave you with this sense of wanting to see a little bit more. I think that's one of the things that in every single episode, you look at a concept and you're like, well, that's a pretty neat concept. I hope they actually explore that a little bit more. For example, Golden Cooler is a character. Conceptually, like, it's pretty cool that, like, his design is pretty awesome. Cooler is a character. If Frieza can go golden, then Cooler, albeit non-canon, but the Cooler from the movie has been explained to be even more of a genius than his brother, as evident with him finding a transformation that surpasses his own brother. So if Frieza can do it, then Cooler can, most likely. So it's pretty cool. And there's Cumber, who's the original, I guess, the original Evil Saiyan, or the Evil Saiyan, the Super Saiyan. I don't know from what mythology, but apparently from previous episode, he's the guy who was defeated by the Super Saiyan God. I don't know how he was defeated by that. Maybe Yamoshi is the one who defeated him, if you guys remember who Yamoshi is. But you know that whoever beat him, that son of a bitch, had to be like obscenely way too powerful. Unless Cumber just suddenly over the years of being chained up got a lot stronger. I don't know. Again, this show doesn't make sense. You go from Super Saiyan Blue Vegito not being able to box with Cumber and being defused instantly, to Super Saiyan Goku being able to, I wouldn't say just last. I'm not saying he'd be able to fight back against Cumber, but lasting against Cumber, which doesn't make sense. But again, power scaling is not the strong suit of the series. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen in this episode. I'm pretty interested what's going to happen with Cumber, because the fight has been dragged out and nothing happened in the previous episode. So let's go. Oh man, I wish if they didn't really spoil it. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. By the way, if Super Saiyan 4 Vegito does better than Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, I'm gonna laugh at everyone. Like, all the power scalers can go hiding after this one. That's a pretty neat fight. However, it doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm sorry. I just need to pause this, okay? I don't know, maybe it's just only me, but I think that it was a very fatal mistake to introduce Super Saiyan Blue Vegito so early in the fight. I know we can make the excuse that Vegito, maybe because he couldn't access more, but I mean, you can't really make that excuse because Vegito did Kaioken, so he did use his full power. At least in Super Saiyan Blue, he had to go Kaioken, and he still couldn't do that great. So seeing Super Saiyan God Goku boxing it out, it's kind of like, it's so weird. It's just weird. Don't do it that way. You could have just had the Super Saiyan God battle at first, then transition to Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Don't do it the opposite way. That's all I'm saying, okay? Jeez. But that was a pretty neat sequence. I liked it. The animation wasn't bad. Oh, look at his hair. It's kind of weird, pinkish like that. Okay, Vegeta, you might want to do something, brother. Okay. Okay. What happened? He looks pretty upset. Oh, somebody came to his base and destroyed it. So it wasn't Cumber. That's interesting. So I guess this is the part where Zeno Goku comes and saves Goku. Ah! Yo, I felt that. Interesting, Cumber has red eyes as well. He is really like Broly from movie 8. Like, he could just end this fight such a long time ago. Wow. No, he could have done it, but man, like, so stupid, dude. Oh, look at the Zeno Vegeta. That's pretty dope. Why is Vegeta taller than Goku? That's kind of weird. There's 2 dads. That's what my girlfriend does say, though, so not far off, Trunks. Vegeta being Vegeta. Oh, Super Saiyan. Just suddenly decided to power up like that. Okay, by the way, just a little thing I want to say. I don't like how it bothers me. Vegeta's pants. At least they could have colored it, like maybe like make it golden or green or something. The fact that the belt is black along with the pants, like camouflage, is kind of bothering me. I wish if they made it gold along his like here, also his shoes or whatever, his boots to be as well has gold stripes. That would have been better. I know it's kind of weird to say, but it kind of bothers me. I mean, okay. I guess this is the first time or a few times. So they're not the GT timeline. They're just different timelines. Which, by the way, just one thing. Yo, that's pretty dope. Love the design. Just want to say something. A lot of people think that this Zeno Goku is basically Dragon Ball GT Goku. It is not Dragon Ball GT Goku. It's just a what-if Goku from a different timeline that instead of going Super Saiyan Blue, he tapped into Super Saiyan 4. Even the form is Super Saiyan 4, but they don't flat out say it's Super Saiyan 4. Like, I know some video games will say, oh, this is Super Saiyan 4, we're not even going to hide it, but they call it Zeno Goku. So yeah, so it's just basically a what if Super Saiyan Blue, what if Goku tapped into his primal Super Saiyan instincts instead of just going to exploring God Ki. So yeah, it's not GT. Okay, that's interesting. His eyes, is Gogeta's eyes the same? The irises, like he has green irises. Oh, so Vegito base can box, but Vegito Blue can't? But that should have been honestly the blue fight. Oh, by the way, I made a mistake. Is this blue? Is this supposed to have red? I don't know if this is. This is. I was under the impression that he should have red hair, but I guess not. I guess this is Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. I just noticed, guys, because I'm just conditioned to seeing red hair for Super Saiyan 4 fusion. Oh, it is, by the way, it is Super Saiyan 3 for Cumber. He doesn't have his eyebrows, as you guys can see. He doesn't have his eyebrows. And he has the bang as well. The bang, no eyebrows. The irises, by the way, because Super Saiyan 1 doesn't have the dots. You see the dots here, the pupils? Super Saiyan 3, Gotenks doesn't have the pupils, but Goku Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 1, Goku and Super Saiyan 2 doesn't have pupils, but Super Saiyan 3, Goku has pupils, and that has to do with, theoretically speaking, that has to do with Goku tapping into his primal instincts, and also the bang, so it is Super Saiyan 3. Yeah. At least Vegito Super Saiyan 4 is getting respect. Wow, that kind of sucks, to be honest. Oh, shit. Oh my god, this dude is pissed off. Is this like his own version of Super Saiyan? That's interesting. But I just have to. By the way, I want to take back something when I said what do you call it? They don't flat out say Super Saiyan 4. That was just a slip up. But I'm saying like mostly it's Zeno Goku is just different than the Goku from the GT timeline. I'm not saying that they don't call him Super Saiyan 4. He is Super Saiyan 4. But anyways, I just want to check one thing, guys, before I start like talking about the episode. Just Gogeta, SSJ4. I just need to see something. Yeah, I think him and Vegeta has the same eyes. I was under the impression, or I thought that it had the same eyes as Goku's eyes, which is the yellow eyes. So yeah, or the same as the Wrath State as well from Broly and Dragon Ball Super. So no, he has the green eyes. Anyways, this episode was pretty interesting. I loved seeing Vegito. I'm also, as you guys can say, I mistakenly referred as base Vegito because I was conditioned to think that his hair would be red as Gogeta, but no, which is fine. So yeah, but Vegito was pretty interesting to see, but I don't like how they shitted on Blue, and this just shows you that these guys, I'm not saying, like, obviously this is not the GT timeline, so it's not like we're comparing Blue from in Super to GT. But in terms of these power-ups, they're pretty much the same. They're basically, like, in terms of, like, in this show and in Xenoverse or any of these games, they just treat them as, like, what if. I don't think Super Saiyan 4 and Blue, especially obviously Blue, but they're not as strong as Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct will be the step further in terms of how they view it. But again, if you want to power scale GT, power scaling GT is a little bit tricky because GT doesn't have feats. GT doesn't have Goku fighting against characters that can skip time. He doesn't like scream in the void. You don't have Vegeta destroying the hyperbolic time chamber. You don't have like universal feats. So to scale Goku is a little bit tricky. In fact, you can actually argue that Goku in GT is universal, and you can argue that he is a God of Destruction tier. However, for you to do that, you'll have to do a lot of just basically math, basically. You have to calculate his power level. You have to use Z as a reference. You have to also assume that Goku's base form in Dragon Ball GT as a kid is several times stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Z. And it gets a little bit tricky than that. But even though I don't think Goku is in GT matches Dragon Ball Super, but he lacks the feats. Even if you want to say that you like Super Saiyan 4 more, which, to be honest, I do like it more than Blue. Because I think Blue is such a disrespected form, like so much. 4 is one of the least disrespected forms, to be honest. So yeah, I just don't like how they did Vegito dirty, and I feel like they undermined him so much by having Goku fighting him in God mode. I would have preferred it if Goku went God first, then fought him, rather than the other way, which they did it. But anyways, I actually enjoyed this episode. I know that the reason why I spoke a lot because I felt like I was into it. So don't think that I absolutely hate the series. I'm actually very intrigued. I want to see what happens. I would assume that also this is going to be one of the cases for them to fight this dude. I think they're gonna have reinforcements. Some other characters are gonna come. I have no idea who's gonna come, but I think more people are going to come because this dude is OP, and Vegito by convenience defused. But even if he didn't defuse, I think he would have a lot of trouble fighting against what's his face against Few. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.